This is the third video in my beginner series. I've never done a voiceover on a video before, however I've been getting loads of questions about the difference between a traditional and a modern setup for the Cuban Tres, and I figured this would be the easiest way to answer them. I'm going to explain the difference, play a few examples, and at the end of the video I'm going to have a section where you can tune off of my Tres in both traditional and modern setups. For this video, I am tuned to standard C, G, C, E. This is my mahogany baby Taylor Tres with a traditional setup. What that means is I have two octave courses on the outside pairs of strings and one unison course in the middle. Unison just means the same. It's the same gauge of string tuned exactly the same. An octave pair means there's one lower wound string and one higher plain string. They are tuned to the same note, just an octave apart. This is the E course. This is the C course. And this is the G course. The E course has a plain string and a wound string. The C course is in unison, so they are both plain strings. The G course has a wound string and a plain string. This setup is used for old school son, Changüí, Kiriba, and Nengon. The two octave courses give the Tres the heavy percussive tone generally associated with old school playing. Not to say that modern players don't use this setup, some do. Generally speaking, it is for playing the traditional Cuban repertoire, employing relatively basic chords. I'm now going to play Chan Chan so you can hear what it sounds like with a traditional setup, and then I'll play it again with a modern so you can hear the difference. This is my Sitka Spruce Baby Taylor Tres with a modern setup. What that means is, instead of an octave course on the E, there's a unison course. Again, unison just means the same. This is the E course. This is the C course. And this is the G course. The E course is in unison, so they are both plain strings. The C course is in unison, so they are also both plain strings. The G course has a wound string and a plain string. The lack of the octave course on the E gives clarity to more complicated chords. This setup is used by many modern players like Pancho Amat, who infuse jazz chords and phrasing into Cuban son. I'm going to play an example, and then I'll switch to a traditional setup so you can hear the difference. This chord is a B-flat major 7 sharp 11. As you can hear, with the traditional setup, it sounds muddled with the octave course on the E. Now with the unison course on the E, there is far more clarity. Also, I want you to use this video to tune your Tres. Some of my subscribers have told me they are confused by how the separate strings in octave pairs should be tuned, so I'm going to give you each of the strings in the octave pairs individually to tune to. This is a traditional setup tuned to standard C. This is the plain string in the E course. This is the wound string in the E course. The C course is in unison. This is the wound string in the G course. This is the plain string in the G course. Now for the modern setup in standard C. The E course is in unison. The C course is also in unison. This is the wound string in the G course. And this is the plain string in the G course. I hope this video answers all of your questions. If you have more, please leave a comment. Thank you so much for watching, and if you find my videos useful, please consider subscribing. And have a great day.